Hi betting experts, on Saturday June the 29th we've got 8 races televised on ITV on Saturday. The best of the action from Newmarket on fast ground and Newcastle on the all-weather. It's pretty competitive, lots of big field handicaps, gone for a few big prices. We start off with our betting expert daily nap. This goes in the 3:10 at Newcastle, the day's big betting race, the Northumberland Plate, a heritage handicap over 2 miles and half a furlong for 3-year-olds and upwards. And I think this is a really good fit for Grand Providence from the Andrew Balding yard. Now Andrew, 6 winners in the last 14 days, going pretty well. Grand Providence has run 3 times in her life on the all-weather, winning on 1 occasion. Overall, she's 3 from 11. She was a non-runner at Royal Ascot in the Queen Alexandra because the ground got too firm for her there. She's back on the all-weather here, which I think will suit her. She ran really well when we last saw her out at Chester in the Chester Cup from a pretty reasonable handicap mark. She did too much too soon mid-race, making headway and looking the likely winner, turning for home, but not quite seeing things out. I'm expecting a much more patient ride here from Probert, and she should go really well. As I say, the all-weather's no issue, and they'll go a strong gallop. She stays extreme distances, and that could count for plenty up the long Newcastle straight. Our betting expert value angle selection goes in the 2:04 at Newcastle. This is the Chip Chase Stakes, a Group 3 over 6 furlongs, and I think Montasib is the perfect fit here for William Haggis. Haggis is flying as usual, 9 winners in the last fortnight, and this 6-year-old is a pretty reliable sprinter with a good strike rate. 5 wins from 16 career starts. Interestingly, he's only run once on the all-weather over this course and distance, where he won on his debut several years ago. He's never run on the all-weather since, which is quite interesting, but obviously it's no issue at all. He didn't feature when well backed for a York sprint last time out, but you can always forgive a lesser effort at York. It was just impossible to get into the race from off the pace that day, whereas these sprints at Newcastle do tend to change complexion in the closing stages, and hopefully Kieran Fallon can weave his way through. The remaining 6 races on ITV, we'll do them in time order. The 1:35 at Newcastle is a 6-furlong sprint, a handicap, a really competitive contest, and I like Sophia's Starlight here from the Red Hot Grant Tuer yard. Now Tuer is a really shrewd cookie. His horses are running very well. He's had 4 winners in the last fortnight at a 16% strike rate, and Sophia's Starlight has been running with a bit of credit in listed company in recent months, and I think this return to handicaps on the all-weather, where she's relatively unexposed, should be the perfect fit. Over to Newmarket, the 2:15. This is a Empress Filly Stakes, a listed contest over 6 furlongs. I like Pouting here from the Richard Hughes yard. They should get a fair price about this one. Run twice so far, both at Windsor, both well backed. I thought she ran really well last time, and second behind Canadine, who made all the running, was at a tactical advantage, and Pouting didn't really settle in the early stages and did well to take second. I suspect in this better race she will settle under Finley Marsh and should go really close at an attractive price. Back to Newcastle for the 2:35, a handicap, a consolation race for the plate over an extended 2 miles. Well, Artisan Dancer hasn't had that many chances over marathon trips, but ran really well at Thirsk last time out and finishing unlucky 4th. Should be spot on now. Charlie Johnson's going particularly well. Over to Newmarket for the 2:50, a listed race over 1 mile, 4 Class 1, the Fred Archer Stakes. Well, I think Verbier can step up on a promising reappearance for Rafe Beckett, finishing really strongly first time out and just in need of the run. Should be fitter here and must go close. Back to Newmarket for the 3:25. The Criterion, a Group 3 over 7 furlongs. Well, I think Nostrum's a very interesting runner here for Sir Michael Stout. Stout has been pretty quiet. This one's been lightly raced, just 1 run so far this season, but has undergone a gelding operation since, which might improve his attitude off the bridle, and he should be a fair price as well. And finally, over to Newcastle for a handicap at 3:40, over 7 furlongs, a Class 2. Well, Gray's Monument was quite eye-catching last time out, when probably just in need of the run for Rafe Beckett, entitled to come on a bit for that. Hector Crouch has been booked, fairly low mileage for one at this level, and he should go really close with the yard in terrific form. Best of luck with all 8 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.